Number 1. The 1978 Ford Ranger, currently listed for $5,500 and located in Wichita Falls, Texas. This truck has 188,000 miles on the body, paired with a strong 460 V8 engine, running and driving on rear-wheel drive. Even though the listing mentions a manual transmission, the truck itself is described as running with an automatic, making it a solid and straightforward cruiser for anyone who loves old-school American pickups. The odometer currently reads 92,876 miles, and the seller has owned this Ranger for several years. According to the owner, it has been a great truck overall. It just needs a bit of TLC to bring it back to its full potential. The good news is that a long list of important mechanical components have already been replaced. This includes a new radiator and hoses, a new timing chain, new distributor, new alternator, plus a completely refreshed brake system featuring a new brake booster, master cylinder, and wheel cylinder. The truck also received a new intake manifold gasket and a new carburetor, along with new gas tank, new ignition coil, and a new air filter. Even the safety neutral switch and glove box liner have been replaced. For anyone familiar with classic trucks, these updates represent a huge amount of value and peace of mind. Inside the cab, an aftermarket radio has been installed with one working speaker, though the seller still has the original factory radio included with the sale. The battery is only a year old, which is another nice bonus. As for the wheels and tires, the seller mentions that the current set is weathered and should be replaced soon, though a spare tire is included. One maintenance item to keep in mind is a heater core, which has been bypassed due to a leak, and the seller recommends replacing it if the new owner wants a heating system fully functional again. This 78 Ranger wasn't originally going to be sold. The owner admits they plan to keep it. But the truck spends more time sitting than being driven, and they'd rather see someone else enjoy it and put it to proper use. With a clean title in hand, plenty of fresh parts, a strong V8 under the hood, and that unmistakable late 70s Ford styling, this classic Ranger is ready for its next chapter. If you're in the market for a vintage pickup that runs, drives, and already has a lot of the big maintenance items taken care of, this one is definitely worth a closer look. Feel free to ask the seller any questions. Trucks like this don't sit around for long. Number 2. The 1968 Ford F-150 Longbed, listed at $7,500 and located in Overland Park, Kansas. This vintage pickup shows 150,000 miles, runs on a 240 CID inline 6, and is paired with a 3-speed manual transmission, giving it that raw, mechanical driving feel that only a late 60S truck can deliver. What makes this one especially appealing is its originality. The truck still wears its factory paint, untouched since its days in Washington state. According to the seller, it was parked in 1982 and remained untouched for decades until it was brought to Kansas just 2 years ago. Since then, the owner has invested heavily in getting this F-150 back into reliable running condition, and the list of new parts is impressive. The truck has received a brand new windshield and gasket, a fresh seat cover, new tires, and a full brake system refresh. The clutch has been replaced, and the engine has been given new life with a new carburetor, spark plugs, wires, cap, rotor, points, and condenser. A new muffler has been installed, and both the battery, rear main seal, and pinion seal are new as well. All of this ensures the truck doesn't just start. It actually runs and drives well, making it far more than a static project vehicle. It's clear the seller approached this as a preservation-minded revival rather than a restoration. The original paint alone gives the truck a level of authenticity that's hard to find today, especially on a model that's often been repainted, modified, or over-restored. If you're a fan of patina, originality, and the sturdy design language of Ford's late 60s pickups, this is the kind of survivor that gets attention everywhere it goes. Even better, The seller has complete receipts for all repairs, along with videos and photos available for serious buyers. That transparency adds a lot of confidence, especially when purchasing a classic truck that's sat for decades. Whether you're looking for a dependable weekend cruiser, a light shop truck with vintage charm, or a solid base for a full restoration, this 1968 Ford F-150 Longbed offers incredible potential at a fair price. With an impressive list of new components, clean patina, and that unmistakable old-school Ford character, it's ready for its next caretaker. If you're in the market for a classic pickup with personality and documented care, this one definitely deserves a closer look. Number 3. The 1959 Ford F-100, listed for $9,950 and located in Austin, Texas. This classic pickup shows an estimated 70,000 miles, though the odometer no longer works, and it comes equipped with a straight-six engine paired to a manual transmission, featuring 4 on the floor with a gritty, old-school, non-synchronized granny gear. This is a truck from a time when Ford built everything out of honest iron and steel, and more than 6 decades later, Old Red is still running, driving, and turning heads. The seller used it as a daily driver for a while, describing it as simple, reliable, and extremely easy to maintain. There are no power accessories here, no power steering, no power brakes, no power windows, and no air conditioning. It's pure mechanical authenticity, exactly the way trucks were meant to be during the late 1950s. At some point in its long life, this F-100 received a repaint and partial restoration, and for the past 10 years it has lived comfortably inside a garage. The paint on the front end still looks strong, while the sides and rear show small chips and bits of discoloration, the kind you only notice when you're right up close. The interior is in solid condition for its age, even better than most survivors from this era, with a few updated gauges for coolant temperature and battery voltage to keep things practical. Mechanically, Old Red has been freshened up with new tires, a newer carburetor, new fuel line, new fuel pump, and various other maintenance parts to keep it dependable. And despite being nearly 70 years old, the truck still runs and drives just fine, ready for weekend cruising, local meetups, or even those classic holiday family photos the seller jokes about. Located near McNeil and 183, the seller keeps things straightforward. The price is firm at $9,950. Cash only. No trades. No haggling. No, is this still available? Messages. If you're local, ready, and have the full amount, you can come take a look and drive home a piece of American automotive history. A clear blue Texas title is in the seller's name, making the transaction simple. This isn't a showroom restoration, and it's not pretending to be. But if you're looking for a genuine late 50s Ford truck with character, charm, and plenty of life left in it, priced well below what pristine show quality examples go for, then Old Red might be the perfect classic for you. This is a true survivor, and at under 10 grand, it's a chance to own a real Ford icon without breaking the bank. Number 4. The 1979 Ford F-150 XL pickup, listed for $12,000 and located in Sand Springs, Oklahoma, with a claimed 37,000 original miles. This F-150 stands out immediately as one of those rare survivors that still carries the look, stance, and attitude of Ford's golden era workhorse trucks. Under the hood sits a strong 400 V8, an engine known for its torque-rich, old-school power delivery. Paired with an automatic transmission, this classic Ranger-trimmed F-150 fires right up, starts smoothly, and runs well. The seller mentions a minor belt squeal on startup, but notes that it's an easy and inexpensive fix. Nothing that affects drivability or performance. What really makes this truck appealing is its condition. The body shows great lines and minimal wear, especially impressive for a pickup that's been on the road for more than 4 decades. Ford didn't mess around with lightweight materials in the 70s. This is real steel, real weight, and real presence. The pedal where supports the claim of low mileage, adding extra confidence for buyers seeking a mostly untouched, original style example. Inside, the cabin is in good shape for its age. No modern gadgets, no unnecessary electronics, just classic Ford simplicity that's easy to maintain and always dependable. The exterior matches that same well-kept vibe, making this truck an ideal candidate for someone wanting either a solid daily driver or an easy project that doesn't require major mechanical overhauls. The seller emphasizes that there are no major mechanical issues. This isn't a basket case restoration project. It's a running, driving, solid old-school Ford that just needs the right owner to enjoy it. Whether you're into cruising, collecting, or bringing vintage trucks back to life, the 79 F-150 XL is ready to go. If you're looking for a clean, classic pickup with undeniable charm and plenty of V8 attitude, without the headaches of rust-hidden problems or massive repair lists, this 1979 Ford F-150 XL deserves a spot at the top of your shortlist. With low miles, great bones, and that unmistakable late 70s Ford look, it's a truck that's ready to hit the road or become the foundation of your next classic build. Number 5. The 1991 Dodge Ram 3500 regular cab, listed for $17,000 and located in Glen Rose, Texas. This truck has 220,000 miles, runs a manual transmission, and represents a rugged engineering of early 90s Dodge pickups, especially the legendary first-gen platform that enthusiasts love for its durability and raw capability. This particular model is a 1991.5 W250 that has undergone a dually conversion, giving it the wider stance and increased hauling confidence of full 3,500 style rear end. It's equipped with an HDNV 4500 transmission, well regarded for its strength and towing reliability, paired with a twin-stick transfer case to give the driver precise 4x4 control. Even better, it comes with a PTO-driven winch, adding serious utility for ranch work, recovery situations, or off-road jobs where power and reliability matter most. Inside, the truck has seen some thoughtful updates. The seat has been freshly upholstered, and the floor has been fitted with Kilmat insulation, helping reduce heat and vibration in the cab. The seller also has a headliner and all interior trim pieces ready to go, making it an easy project for someone looking to finish the interior to their liking. Performance-wise, the truck features a 4-inch turboback exhaust, offering improved airflow and that unmistakable diesel tone. A new injection pump was installed 2 years ago, which is a major value add on these first-gen diesels. The rear end has been refreshed as well, with all new brakes and new bearings. It's also equipped with a B&W gooseneck turnover ball, making it ready for heavy towing, plus a powder-coated rear bumper for durability and clean looks. Even the newer style Ram wheels are included, so the buyer can match the front to the converted rear if desired. As for condition, the seller is upfront about the truck's needs. The front end needs new bushings or rebuild, as it can wobble under braking. The air conditioning works, but not as well as it could, and the paint is starting to bubble around the cab's drip rail, a common issue on first-gen Rams. Despite these typical age-related issues, the seller emphasizes that this truck is overall solid, dependable, and rarely used, which means it hasn't been abused or worked into the ground. For anyone searching for a hard-to-find first-gen Dodge equipped for real work, with manual transmission, heavy-duty driveline, dually setup, and functional PTO winch. This 1991 Dodge Ram 3500 is a standout candidate. Whether you want a capable ranch truck, a reliable tow rig, or a unique platform to build on, this one checks all the boxes and still has plenty of life left in it. If you're in the market for a serious diesel-era classic with both utility and personality, this Glen Rose Ram is definitely worth a closer look. Number 6. The 1974 Ford F-100 Ranger XLT, listed at $8,000 and located in Fort Smith, Arkansas. Showing 155,456 miles and equipped with an automatic transmission, this classic pickup captures that unmistakable blend of vintage character and everyday usability that the F100 series is known for. Right away, the seller highlights just how clean this truck is, both inside and out. For a model that's been around for half a century, the body presents well, the lines are straight, and the Ranger XLT trim gives it that extra touch of style and comfort that made these trucks stand out in the 70s. Whether you're a collector, a cruiser, or someone looking for an affordable entry point into classic Ford ownership, this F100 definitely deserves your attention. A big bonus here is the fact that the truck had both heat and air conditioning installed about a year ago. That's a huge upgrade for anyone who wants to actually drive and enjoy this truck year-round. Most classics of this era require aftermarket work just to get the HVAC system functional. So having it already done saves time, money, and hassle, and makes this Ford much more practical as a weekend driver or even a local daily runabout. Underneath the vintage looks, the truck appears well-maintained and ready to be enjoyed. With its automatic transmission, smooth ride, and proven for reliability, the 1974 Ranger XLT is the kind of truck you can hop into, turn the key, and appreciate that unmistakable old-school driving feel. Simple mechanics, relaxed cruising, and the kind of build quality that made these models iconic. This F100 is currently for sale at Towson Pond 2, located at 4803 Towson Avenue, Fort Smith, Arkansas. The shop invites anyone interested to stop by and check it out in person. For buyers who prefer to see and feel a classic truck before committing, this is a great opportunity to get up close, look over the details, and hear that vintage Ford engine run. If you're searching for a clean, well-kept mid-70s pickup that already has modern comforts like functioning heat and AIC, all at a fair price point, this 1974 Ford F100 Ranger XLT is a fantastic option. With its sharp looks, practical upgrades, and dependable drivetrain, it's ready to find a new home and hit the road with its next owner. Number 7. The 1959 Ford F100 Shortbed, priced at $9,800 and located in Norman, Oklahoma, now ready to be passed on to a new caretaker after years of reliable service. This classic pickup is powered by the durable 223 inline-six engine paired with a 4-speed manual transmission, and the seller proudly states that it runs and drives great, having served as a dependable daily driver that never left him stranded. A rare claim for a truck that's been around for over 6 decades. Recent upgrades include a new aluminum radiator, new starter motor, and new battery, along with a crucial modernization. The electrical system has been converted to a 12-volt alternator, greatly improving charging and overall reliability. One of the standout features of this particular F100 is the addition of rack and pinion power steering, giving the truck far better handling and driving comfort than most originals from this era, while the tires remain in good condition and ready for the road. The previous owner swapped the seat, but the seller still has the original seat in foam, making it easy for the next owner to return the interior to factory style if desired. What truly elevates the value of this offering is the massive bundle of extras included in the price. A complete wiring upgrade kit valued at $1,218, a wiper motor conversion kit with new wipers, a spare power steering pump, additional spare parts, struts, brake drums, and even a new mechanical fuel pump should the new owner prefer it over the current electric setup. For collectors, restorers, or anyone who loves classic pickups that have been thoughtfully maintained, these extra components eliminate much of the cost and legwork normally required when working with a vintage truck. Located right in Norman, the seller is open to trades for a newer vehicle of similar value, adding even more flexibility for potential buyers. Altogether, this 1959 Ford F-100 Shortbed offers a rare mix of reliability, tasteful upgrades, valuable spare parts, and authentic late 50s charm, a classic that's been driven, trusted, and improved over time, now ready to continue its journey with an owner who appreciates old-school Ford craftsmanship and wants a vintage truck that can still perform confidently on today's roads. Number 8. The 1970 Ford F-250 Ranger XLT, priced at $10,500 and located in Driftwood, Texas, showing 138,000 miles and equipped with an automatic transmission. This long bed truck wears an original new lime paint, complete with authentic patina that gives it that perfect vintage look enthusiasts crave. Under the hood sits a desirable H-Code 390 V8, and both the engine and the C6 transmission have been recently rebuilt with quality components, including an Eagle crank, Edelbrock aluminum intake, and a Summit 4-barrel carburetor, all working together to deliver excellent performance. From the factory, this F-250 came loaded with air conditioning, power steering, and power brakes, making it unusually well-equipped for its era. As with many classics, it has a few known issues, but the seller includes most of the parts needed to address them. There's a rust spot on the upper driver's side of the bed caused by an item left there by a previous owner, but it's the only rust on the entire truck, and a bed patch panel is included to repair it. The original power steering gear is leaking, but a brand new quicker ratio Ford steering gear comes with the sale. The factory AAIC system, still running R12, is charged, though the compressor switch behind the glove box no longer activates it, so a separate working switch has been wired in. The heater core needs to be replaced, and the brakes need servicing, though most of the replacement parts are included. The dash lights are currently non-functional and may require a new headlight switch. The seller also recommends upgrading to a high-torque mini starter with a heavier gauge starter wire for improved reliability. This Ranger XLT comes with clear open title, bill of sale, and signed transfer form, and the seller prefers calls only with cash at the asking price. For classic truck lovers, this 1970 F-250 is a perfect blend of originality, patina, fresh mechanical work, and included parts, an excellent foundation for someone who wants a strong running vintage Ford that's already had the hard work done and only needs a few finishing touches to shine. Number 9. The 1968 Ford F-100 Longbed, listed at $12,000 and located in Kansas City, Missouri, showing 80,300 miles and paired with manual transmission. The seller admits up front that he truly doesn't want to let this truck go, but with a gentle nudge from his wife, who wants a garage back, he's finally putting this vintage Ford on the market. Owned since 2017, the truck has received thoughtful maintenance and updates, including a relined fuel tank, a rebuilt carburetor, a new battery, a new alternator, and a retro-style AM/FM radio that preserves the classic look while adding modern convenience. The truck is said to start every time and run great, mostly serving weekend duties for hardware store runs and the occasional cruise around town to show off its timeless style. While it does have rust along the door frame panels and inside the truck bed, the underside shows only surface rust, making a solid and reliable platform overall. Originally equipped with a 3-on-the-tree, the truck had its factory engine swapped before the current owner purchased it, now carrying AV8 paired with 3-speed floor shifter, giving it a more engaging and spirited driving experience. It's worth noting that the truck doesn't have power steering, and the true mileage of the replacement engine is unknown, but its mechanical dependability and strong running condition make this classic a standout for anyone seeking an authentic, old-school driving feel. With its patina, personality, and weekend warrior reliability, this 1968 F-100 Longbed offers a perfect blend of vintage charm and functional utility, an honest, well-loved truck looking for its next caretaker. Number 10. The 1963 Ford F-100, listed at $14,500 and located in Coleman, Texas, a quiet town that often hides some surprisingly well-preserved vintage machines. Showing 9,999 miles and equipped with an automatic transmission, this truck stands out as a clean and reliable example of an early 60s F-Series that's ready to be enjoyed right away. Under the hood sits a very clean V8, giving the truck that unmistakable old-school rumble and power that collectors and classic truck enthusiasts love. The seller describes it as a really nice older truck that runs and drives good, making it ideal for weekend cruising, car club events, or even as a light project for someone who wants to add a personal touch without diving into a full restoration. Its tidy engine bay and solid presentation show that this Ford hasn't been neglected. It has been cared for, preserved, and kept alive as a piece of authentic American automotive history. For anyone looking for a classic that's already road-ready, visually appealing, and still offers plenty of potential, this 1963 Ford F-100 in Coleman, Texas, priced at $14,500, is a strong contender, a rare opportunity to own a slice of Ford heritage that's ready to be driven, shown, and enjoyed. Number 11. The 1974 GMC 1500, listed at $12,000 and located in West Sacramento, a truck that captures a clean, timeless look of mid-70s GM pickups, while offering the kind of condition that makes it immediately appealing to collectors and classic truck enthusiasts alike. Showing 153,000 miles on the odometer and equipped with an automatic transmission, this longbed GMC has clearly been taken care of over the years, presented with nice paint, a freshly updated interior, and a solid body that comes with one of the most sought-after traits in any vintage truck: absolutely no rust. Under the hood sits the proven 350 V8, a reliable power plant that runs strong and gives the truck the relaxed, confident feel these older GMCs are known for. It's the kind of engine that's easy to maintain, easy to upgrade, and perfect for anyone who wants a vintage truck that doesn't require constant attention. And for buyers looking to take performance to the next level, the seller is also including an LS engine, a highly desirable modern swap option, offering tremendous potential for more power, better efficiency, and a much more modern driving experience whenever the next owner decides to tackle the project. On the outside, the truck has a clean, classic stance, sitting lowered on stock chrome rally wheels that complement its vintage style without overdoing it. The bed has been treated with a sprayed-on liner, giving it both durability and a finished look that adds to its practicality for light hauling, weekend use, or simple preservation. With a clean title in hand, this GMC isn't just a nice old truck. It's a well-sorted, well-kept example that's ready to drive, enjoy, or continue building into something even more impressive. Trucks from this era are becoming harder to find in this kind of condition, especially ones with solid bodies, clean interiors, strong drivability, and bonus parts like an LS swap included. So for anyone in the market for a vintage pickup that blends style, potential, and reliability, this 1974 GMC 1500 in West Sacramento for $12,000 stands as a compelling opportunity. Whether you want a dependable cruiser, a weekend showpiece, or the foundation for a modern power classic build that turns heads everywhere it goes. Number 12. The 1967 Chevrolet C10, listed at $15,000 and located in Vacaville, California, a truck that has clearly lived a pampered life with decades of indoor storage and virtually no rust, a rarity for any classic Chevy from the late 60s. The current owner has had it for 20 years, and the truck's powertrain has only about 10,000 miles on it, making it a well-preserved and well-sorted machine that's ready for someone who appreciates a classic that both looks good and truly performs. Under the hood sits a GM 350 to 290 crate motor, equipped with 4 main bearings and tuned to run reliably on regular 87 octane, paired with a strong 700R Ford transmission from Mad Dog Lou, giving this E10 the kind of punch and drivability that makes cruising effortless. A Summit 4-barrel carburetor, 6-row radiator, and a manual torque converter lockup add confidence on long drives, while 4.11 gears, heavy-duty springs, and 6 lug wheels give a solid, planted feel whether it's hauling, towing, or simply running errands around town. The front end has been rebuilt, and it features power steering, new front drum brakes, a new master cylinder, and a set of Cooper Discoverette, 3 tires, plus 2 spares, one on a white rim, and another stock tire that mounts under the bed. Classic touches like the original California black plates add authentic charm, while modern conveniences such as the electric/digital speedometer, full gauges, electric trailer brakes, and an older Sony radio tucked neatly into the center console make it functional for today's needs. The truck does need a bit of love inside the cab, but the seller already includes a new tachometer and instrument panel to help with that refresh. A new windshield is recommended. After all, the old thick glass took a rock chip that had begun to spread, and the paint could use minor TLC, but nothing that diminishes the truck's strong mechanical integrity. To sweeten the deal, a box of spare parts comes with it, along with an optional lumber rack and motorcycle carrier. For anyone looking for a classic Chevy that mechanically dialed in, rust-free, and owned by the same caretaker for 2 decades, this 1967 Chevy C, 10 and backable for $15,000, represents a golden opportunity. An honest, powerful, road-ready truck that's eager for its next chapter. Number 13. The 1978 GMC Sierra Grande 1500, listed at just $19,900 and located in McMinnville, a truck that represents the golden era of GM square-body pickups with strong lines, durable build quality, and unmistakable late 70s presence. Showing only 70,888 miles, the Sierra Grande is in excellent condition, the kind of condition that immediately signals careful ownership and decades of respect. Finished in a striking blue paint, paired with a clean title, this truck stands tall as both a collectible and a dependable cruiser. Under the hood sits a classic V8 engine, supported by a smooth automatic transmission and rear-wheel drive, delivering that authentic old-school American truck feel, simple, strong, and built to last. Everything about this GMC shows pride of ownership. The body lines are straight, the stance is clean, and the overall condition makes this a standout example for collectors or anyone wanting a well-preserved square body to enjoy on weekends. Trucks from this era have skyrocketed in popularity because they offer a perfect balance of vintage style, mechanical simplicity, and real-world usability. And this Sierra Grande fits that mold perfectly. Whether you're cruising around town, taking to local shows, or simply enjoying that unmistakable V8 rumble on an open road, this 1978 GMC Sierra Grande 1500 in McMinnville for $19,900 is ready to deliver the charm, character, and durability that only a classic GMC can offer. It's a rare chance to own a low-mile, excellent condition Survivor that's as enjoyable to drive as it is to admire. Number 14. The 1991 Ford F-250 front-end assembly, listed for just $300 and located in Mission, Texas, a budget-friendly opportunity for classic truck owners who need solid replacement parts without paying premium junkyard prices. Unlike a full vehicle listing, this seller is offering only the front-end components. That means the fenders, hood, headlights, and front bumper, everything you need to refresh or repair the entire front clip of a 9th-generation F-Series. Whether your own 91 F-250 has suffered front-end damage, rust issues, or you're piecing together a build, this is an affordable and convenient way to get multiple matching components at once. Listings like this are becoming more valuable as these early 90s F-Series trucks age and original parts become harder to find, especially clean metal that isn't bent, rotted, or patched. Priced at $300 or best offer, the seller is clearly motivated and straightforward, emphasizing in both English and Spanish that this sale includes only the front end, not the full truck. That clarity makes this listing ideal for buyers who know exactly what they need and want to avoid the hassle of sourcing each part individually. For builders, restorers, or anyone keeping an older work truck alive, this 1991 F-250 front-end set in Mission, Texas for $300 is a practical, no-nonsense deal. Simple, affordable, and ready for pickup by the first owner who wants to bring new life to their Ford. Number 15. The 1986 Chevrolet C10, listed for $15,000 and located in MT Pleasant, Texas, a truck that blends old-school Chevy charm with modern street-style flair. Showing 11,111 miles and equipped with an automatic transmission, this C10 comes powered by its classic 305 V8 delivering the reliable performance these mid-'80s Chevys are known for. What makes this truck stand out is the flexibility of the deal. The seller is asking $15,000 with the rims, or $12,000 without them, giving buyers the option to take it as a full custom cruiser or at a more budget-friendly price. If they prefer to choose their own, we'll set up later. Speaking of wheels, the truck currently sits on 16-inch dub floater rims, giving it a bold, customized look that turns heads everywhere it goes. Inside, the seller includes door panels and a full digital gauge cluster, adding a modern touch to the interior and giving the next owner a solid foundation for finishing the cabin the way they want. Whether you're looking for a weekend showpiece, a daily cruiser with style, or a square body project that's already far ahead of the curve, this 1986 Chevy C10 and MT Pleasant TX, priced at $15,000 with rims or $12,000 without, offers a great blend of classic reliability and custom appeal. It's an excellent opportunity for anyone who appreciates the rising value of these C10s and want a clean, stylish build that still leaves room for personal finishing touches.